If you were watching your life as though you were watching a movie, would it be interesting? I mean, if you think about it, we're all sitting in the theaters of our minds watching a story unfold. And too many of us could care less, because frankly, it's boring. I mean, how many movies have you seen about a guy whose greatest ambition in life is to buy a new Volvo? So what makes a fulfilling life? Well, screenwriters and novelists have figured out what makes life interesting, and we can learn a lot from them. So here's their process for making a story compelling. First, they choose a character. Then they make the character want something. Then they make the character overcome an enormous amount of conflict in order to get what they want. And that's it. That's the recipe to any and all great stories. Now, it just so happens that writing a great story has the same elements as living a great story, which means you can use the same principles storytellers have been using for centuries. We call this creating your storyline. A storyline is a process in which you complete 10 modules that feed information into a chart, a decision filter that clarifies who you are and what you're doing with your life. Now, in your story, you're the main character. So what should your character want? You see, most of the stuff we want would make a terrible story, which is one of the reasons why a person's life can seem so boring. Great stories focus on sacrifice, commitment, risk, and especially love. And great stories are specific. The character wants something to happen he can envision in his head. When you write down these specific scenes, you're taking control of your life and making it more interesting and meaningful. And when you live your life as a story, the conflict isn't something you dread, it's something you welcome. Conflict is just the challenge you overcome to live a great story. Now, screenwriters spend months mapping out their stories. Have you ever sat down to map out yours? There are plenty of ways to engage with storyline materials. So whether you're an individual or part of a team, start creating your storyline today.